Hey folks, Mr. Red Eagle here again. Just sitting here working on the radio, a little bear claw that I'm building for a gentleman. Going through my normal steps, normal process. I'm just getting started on it. And while I was actually working on this, it dawned on me that some of you guys out there that like to tinker with radios and maybe do your own work, some of your own work, experiment, whatever, might benefit from what I'm actually doing here. Pretty simple. A lot of you probably already know. A lot of you may have a better way. But this is something that I have found really works for me. I apologize for keeping on putting my arm in front of the camera, but I keep seeing things I need to move out of my way. But anyway, what I'm doing in this radio at the moment is I'm just upgrading the power wires. Nothing spectacular about that. Just putting a heavier gauge wire in so we can actually get more amps into the board. And I'll show you here on the bottom side what I've done. Again, no great trade secret. I pull the original. Let me get a hold of one of them here. I pull the original power wires out. They're pretty small. Oh, come on. And it won't focus, I don't suppose. I'll try doing it this way. Nope. Anyway, the wire that come factory in these radios, along with pretty much all other, well, I won't say all other radios, most other radios, are very small. So it doesn't matter how big a wire you run from your battery or your power source in your vehicle or your power supply in your home, how big a wire you run to the radio. Once it gets to this point, it bottlenecks, and you can only get so much amperage through this tiny little wire into your radio. So what I typically do on these things, I'll enlarge my copper surface area around my ground wire, and on my positive wire coming in, and I also clean this up. There's a little track or trace that runs right down through here. I always clean the green off of it. Take my fiberglass brush. Just got fiberglass bristles, and I clean that up so that the copper is nice and clean and shiny. And then I add some flux so that I get a really good bond between the solder and the copper. Now, with that being said, here's what I thought you guys might benefit from. When you connect this wire back to your power lug, you want it to have as solid of a connection as possible. A weak connection or a bad connection or a partial connection right here is defeating the whole purpose of upgrading power wires. So you want to have a seamless, solid connection when you solder this back. So I add flux to it, which gives me the best chance of getting the best possible connection. Now, here's the tip I wanted to share with you. This is a fingernail polish bottle. Used acetone to clean all the old nail polish out of it. And I have filled it with liquid flux. And this works fantastic. You just unscrew it, take your brush a little bit on. You don't have extra flux all over the board. See, both of these connections here, this one and this one, were brushed with the flux. And yes, it does look like those two are connected by solder, but they are not. They're just very close, as was the original, factory original, before I added the solder there. But see, there's no flux residue because there's only enough flux to get the job done. And then up here, I'm going to take my flux, pull the brush out, get the excess off, and simply just go here and here. And brush a little bit on. Put that back in the bottle, screw it down tight so that it doesn't pour out if I accidentally knock the bottle over. Set it back up where I normally keep it at. And that's an easy way to apply liquid flux. It's an easy way to apply liquid flux in the amount that you need, not excess. And it gets the job done. It's in a neat, tidy little bottle. It's easy to apply, and it works fantastic. Just thought it might help somebody. And hope you guys have a fantastic day. Catch you later. Got to get back to building my bear claw. Have a good one, guys. Red Eagle, we out of here.